Welcome to San Antonio, Texas, and remember the Alamo Dome is home to the Roadrunners of UTSA, and we are fired up to get this game underway. Today, a battle in the Lone Star State, and when you play another team from Texas, it just feels a little bit bigger. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the UTEP Miners, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Miners will kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So UTSA's offense will get first crack at it here. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And the Roadrunners headed quickly to the line. Off play action. He's looking deep. Makes the grab down the left side. Open spaces. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Miners offense will go to work for the first time. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked at the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
That much time for any good QB in college football is not going to equal success for your defense. The defense has to do a better job trying to get pressure on the quarterback. He's way too comfortable.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's Marshall. Catch in the middle, it's Otis. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Miners have their offense in high gear. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Griffin.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. The Miners are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Abbey. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get up.
Touchdown, Miners! Fitted in the window for the score.
Touchdown. Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pressure coming. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Off the play fake. That's caught. It's Ambrose. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Roadrunners moving quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking to take a shot. He caught it. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a first and goal.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Trying to surge it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's shown it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And he tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. They're working that left side. Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Found the spot in the defense. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Lets it fly. Touchdown, UTEP. Quick strike through the air for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth. I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Quick handoff. Plows through the defense. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw. It's Bird. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it up to 20. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Roadrunners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Got it in the middle, it's Jefferson. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the option. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Pulls it in. It's Griffin. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. Fires to the big fella. On the move at the 30. It's a running. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP.
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends, like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Now they'll run the draw. Breaks the tackle.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Dropping back, it's Bird. Back open in the middle. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with the lone back. Fights off a defender. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Roadrunners want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
It's caught. Got room at the 35. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Touchdown, UTSA! And they take it in for 6 more points. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Cal is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Aaron Rodgers should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Southern Miss. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Back to throw, it's Marshall. Moves away as he feels pressure. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Now on the option. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The Miners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Griffin. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Niners. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Dances away. Took care of it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The Roadrunners will hustle to the line. Looking downfield, it's Bird. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got the quick pass. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Roadrunners with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He wants to throw it again. He's got him. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Swings it out to his running back. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Hard running there. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Well, they get the 1st down, going for it on 4th and 1, and they're in that fringe area right now in their opponent's territory. So important for them to keep the momentum going because they've got to be thinking, we're scoring points here. We're going to pay this drive off.
He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
To the air, it's Bird. Fires to the big fella, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ambrose. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Hit as he throws. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He might want another play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Hines is back in the middle. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Dropping back, it's Marshall.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Caught, close to the marker, it's Griffin. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take another shot here. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Taking it the other way. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in San Antonio, and we've had a lively first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Alamo Dome.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Roadrunners will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Back to pass, it's Marshall. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Otis. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, UTEP! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. The extra point here would tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Got enough for the first down. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. The Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called. Five times. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front. And again, the running back does a great job finding the hole, explode through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Miners are on the move. They're going to run it. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Marshall. Catch in the middle. It's Otis. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. The offense changing the play. Caught near the sticks. It's Otis. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He's got the tight end. Touchdown, UTEP! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
UTSA 35.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. The Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Rides to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Scanning the field, it's Bird. That's caught. It's Ambrose. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Second down, he'll throw it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he makes the catch inside the 25. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To give to the lone running back. Got some room into the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
The best running backs are the guys that can just snip out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Kansas is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Kennesaw State. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back with any big changes, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on second down. To throw, it's Marshall. Got the back over the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
At the line, looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, looking to pass. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. 5 finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And I think the quarterback throwing that pass off his back foot is what led to that incompletion. Just not as accurate as he would have liked to have been.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to pass. It's Marshall. Oh, they're after him. Grabbed over the middle. It's Otis. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It would be nice to pick up a few yards on third down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
And how about that in the fourth quarter, and you need your kicker to execute a bomb to take the lead. You trust him, and he absolutely delivers.
He'll start the return inside his spot. And the ball is loose on the return. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And the Roadrunners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run play action. Working that left side now. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The Roadrunners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different.
Lofts one high indeed. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Running back searching for a hole. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. It's complete. Still running at the 40. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 20. The inside. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Miners.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He'll start this drive firing. Looking left. Complete on the comeback. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Looking downfield on first down. They've got the screen set up. Powers through the defender. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Roadrunners want to pick up the tempo. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up third and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage. Great job reading the QB's eyes. There's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
Got his man. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time. And he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Trying to set up the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Roadrunners come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Back to throw, it's Bird. Using his feet to buy time. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on third and long. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. After the penalty, they'll snap it on third and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And that is no good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Might as well stick with him. He has the first and still on his feet. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back to pass, it's Marshall. Now improvising. On the run, deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. On the move, he fires. Complete to the right. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Miners have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Isaac. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Ooh, you're living dangerously now. You've got the lead late in the game. Don't do anything to turn it over. They almost did throwing it there. If I'm the head coach now, I'm thinking, man, let's just run the ball.
To the air on 2nd down. Moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, UTEP! Quick strike through the air for the score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Rock Chalk. Kansas is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 22 over Kennesaw State. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Gets rid of it. Got his man on the right. At the 40, there he goes. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a man, it's Bird. Here's a heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Roadrunners are in the hurry-up. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it and stopped the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Roadrunner! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. The hands team out there to avert disaster, and so they do. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Marshall. Buys a little time with his feet. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to get behind the defense. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. And the Miners send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.